His outside stroke has produced today.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. On the court for the Mavericks, Chris Middleton is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Thompson in at the 2.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
Platoon passes to Westbrook. He feeds it to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Beverley with the ball. Middleton on the wing. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Defense is all about it.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Outside for Gasol. Feeds to Batum. And Wall. Here we go now. And Thompson sends it back.
Ese es mi asesor de cambio.
Recuérdate, Richard. Kicks to Jordan.
Que diga.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
¿Quién era que tú me estabas ofreciendo?
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
No. Por tiempo que tú me ofreciste y que Carl Town y cosas y fue.
Taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Y Carl Town.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Monroe's
Te estoy dando,
for
Está
Washington.
cargado, del 98.
Chandler Parsons comes in for Nicholas Batum. Thompson dishes to Beverley. Pass to Cousins. Rejected by Gasol.
Estaba flaco, Richard.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Washington making some changes.
Tú cambiaste una foto, se ve como una foto tuya. Una
And
mujer
it's
cargando
Collison
su mala.
for John Wall. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gasol with the steal. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Washington lead.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Beverley, the pass to Jordan.
Hay que jugar porque
And again, Washington running the court in transition. And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead is. Again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business.
Mavs made the playoffs again last season. 14th playoff berth for them in the last 15 years, and only the San Antonio Spurs have made more, Greg, over that time frame.
The number 2 seed, Houston, a good old Texas tussle between the 2 and the 7 seeds.
Sí, porque ya después que tú entras,
first time out of the game.
Ya entra normal.
Yeah, and the Mavs got bounced out by the Rockets in 5 games in round 1. They were able to avoid the sweep, but losing the first 3 was way too much to overcome.
Pero ¿cómo así? Yo entro a YouTube y aparece.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Gasol.
Sí, eso es lo que te dije, eso fue lo que hice.
Exacto. And it's Teagan for Darren Collison.
Watch.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And for Dallas in the playoffs, really, it didn't help to have the Rondo drama going on at the time. Even if that hadn't happened, though, you got the feeling that they were overmatched against a red-hot Houston team.
Here's Monroe. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. And Neal kicks to Monroe. .56 seconds left here in the third quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing.
Greg, the
thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So, Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting him. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Wizards leading by 14. Teague drives in. And another miss by Washington.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
But they'll get another chance. And Thompson kicks to Jordan. Who's back up? And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Monroe dishes to Neal. In the corner, it's Jefferson. And it goes at the buzzer!
Digging.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Wizards out front. As they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Batum. Vucevic is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wall in at the point.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Thompson with the bucket.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Batum wide open, he fires. And another miss by Washington.
Y ese, pero este tú no lo tenías cuando
trailed by 11.
Tú lo pusiste ahora. Tú lo pusiste minutos ahora.
And Beverly kicks to Warren. His three-pointers off the mark. The Wizards have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Got a hand on it.
Thompson left side.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Washington calls timeout.
And guys, one thing that was obvious to me, last year the Wizards really matured as a team. I mean, they played as if they expected to win instead of a group kind of coming into their own. I thought they just showed a lot more composure and maturity on the court.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
As you said, the Wizards did look more mature last year on the floor with their play. They made sure to add veterans to achieve that.
And not just any veteran, but a future Hall of Famer in Paul Pierce. I mean, his presence on the team, I think, really is what propelled them to achieve new heights. And it also went beyond just Paul Pierce. That roster had a combined 490 playoff games. And that playoff veteran leadership, I felt, really helped this young core to grow.
Here's Jordan. Some solid defense from Gasol. Westbrook passes to Batum. Tries again. And it's Gasol with the bucket inside. And the Wizards lead by 17.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
A strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff ball. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Westbrook. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Gasol sends it back. And Westbrook, here we go. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Wall dishes to Batum. The Mavericks pull it in. Towns has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Wizards.
You're right there, Steve. In one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year, and when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series. That's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Mavericks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Gasol. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
¿Tú sabes quién habla pila de disparate, Richard?
New group out there now.
William, ay mi madre, ese tigre habla, pero disparate que una vez sí, gané y todo, pila de disparate. Pero que tú lo que dejas mal, tienes que ser yo cuarto. Y metí un punto y un show, y yo creo que ahí.
Good D by Jordan. Now Williams, right wing. Beverly wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. On its way from Neal for 2. Misses off the left iron.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.